Hello, this is Tara Livingston, and today I'm going to talk about the answer the question, can singing really help you to speak normally again? I hope so. So I just wanted to talk, uh, so you can tell by listening to me that I have some problems with my speech. Um, I have three conditions: aphasia, Apraxia, and foreign accent syndrome. So I want to talk about aphasia first. Aphasia is a diminished loss of normal grammatical structure, specifically small linking words, conjunctions, such, such as or but. Oh my God, they're gone. I can't do even um, uh, words, especially when I'm writing, and I'm getting little better at speaking them a little bit um, better. The other part of aphasia is that I lose words, gone, as if the words are that I'm searching for have never even eh, um, ever existed. It's very difficult. That's the part of the aphasia that they're speaking. The other part of my brain and the apraxia that is connected is the mechanical part of my brain that about language. It's it's characterized by difficulty with conceptualization and sequencing deficit. Oh my goodness. If I try to tell you that I have an appointment on Friday, I might say, "Oh, I have appointment last week." Anyway, it doesn't matter. Sequencing is very difficult. It also is difficult for numbers, sequencing them, remembering them. They're gone. I can't find a sequence. My friend gave me code to get into her house. And by the time I went to, uh, from the driveway to the door, it was gone. And then when I did try, I messed up all the four numbers. I couldn't do it. Um, so the sequencing is very difficult with the apraxia. It also get me mixed up with trying to get pronounce particular words. I will put a little video of me trying to say the word canine. I think it's very funny. And the canine, 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 can, companion. Okay. And then the other condition I have is called foreign accent syndrome. Now, my stroke that gave me the aphasia and the apraxia started in November 2023. The foreign accent syndrome didn't start until February. I am third generation Canadian from Hamilton, English speaker. And now I sound like maybe Eastern European. I don't know. I don't know anybody from these. I don't my f- my family, if they had any accent, was like British, either English or Scottish or Irish. Here we are.
Hello, I'm Tara, and you're listening to You Should Write a Book, the podcast. Today I'm sharing how the title of this podcast came to be and why so many people tell me, after hearing my brief intro, you should write a book. So here we go.
Anyway, here we are. So these are the three conditions that I have. Now, I want to talk about the singing because I think there's going to be connection with those skills that come from that part of my brain that has to connect with music. Uh, I was in choirs, professional choirs, in my early life. And I was also the queen of karaoke back in Hamilton, back in my 20, long time. So I've been trained to have music. So I have a lot of tricks that I've been using, trying to make the connection between the part of my musical part of my brain to help untangle uh, the part of the injury that where the aphasia is and where the apraxia is. One of the tricks that I've been using is I use a metronome, and sometimes I use with earphones. Today, I want you to hear it. So right now, I'm speaking with the metronome, and I have it set at around 105 beats of minute. Now, this lets me have a little bit more rhythmical in my speech so that I can have some less staccato and less connection between the words. I want to try to see if I can have more flowing and to have it more beautiful, a little bit more musical. If I don't have the metronome, I can use it just tapping on my knee, the feet to remember the rhythmic part. I can do it, but I have to say that it's very exhausting to be able to do this concentration. So right now, I will leave you for that little sample of that. It's just a little bit of trying to find the musical part of my brain, the rhythm that that I used to be able to do because of my choir training and my. Oh yes, I used to also play the clarinet long time ago. Anyway, so to use those talents that I have to make the connection between that part of my brain to help untangle the aphasia and the apraxia injury part in my brain. A few weeks, last week, sequencing again, last week, I was able to have a reunion with some friends that I have not seen since my injuries. And we had a nice visit. This is the first time that they've heard my voice with this foreign accent syndrome. And also the first time that you've ever hear me, I have so trouble getting words out. I was a public speaker for a long time, and I was also a writer. So it's very difficult for me to have difficulty with my words. But I want to give you a little sample of where my voice is now if I sing the word. So let me little little um little bit of sample. Last night I heard the screaming, loud voices behind the wall. Another sleepless night for me. It won't do no good to call the police. Always come late if they come at all. So that's close to my old voice. I miss that. Part of my injury sadly took away all of my lyrics. They're all gone. They're in the vault somewhere in my brain. I haven't found the combination, but I can do karaoke. As long as I have the words, I can still sing. This is part of the therapy for me, is I want to make the connection between the mechanic part of my brain, the apraxia, to get the rhythm back and the tone of my beautiful voice. I also want to find uh, the words more easily, and I want to use the gifts that I have about musically by using singing and breathing and projecting all of those things to get my speech back. I had a speech therapist who didn't have any musical training. So I found these little tricks on my own. Um, I hope that you have somebody, a speech therapist, that is willing to experiment with these kinds of things to be able to get your voice back again. I um, put of my own calendar that I'm going to do about 20 minutes of karaoke singing just from my computer every day, just to have the tone of my voice and the rhythm and the musicality be able um, to connect with that musical part to get my speech back. It's an experiment for me. I really hope that it's working. And I have some links that I will uh, put out along with this video, giving you some ideas about how to incorporate your music therapy and singing specifically into your speech therapy, whether that's aphasia or apraxia or foreign accent syndrome, or if it's like me, I'm a triple run person who has these three things at the same time. Thank you so much for taking the time and I really appreciate it. And we will talk to you very again soon. Thank you. Bye.